What is going on, guys? Trending.co here, and today we'll be playing a little bit more Regrowth. Now, I'm just gonna be honest, and I haven't been like grinding on here, simply because it was kind of irritating me, and I got kind of confused with the last couple of episodes, and I didn't really know where to go from there with the quest book and whatnot. But this is still pumping plenty of juice into here. But we do. Fortunately, we know how to work the runic altar now, so that's good. Also, we need to let these crops grow. We just need one more of that seed. So if we look in the quest book, to make this essence of copper, we need clay. And I was looking at the different ways to get clay, and honestly, the biggest way is to break grass. So I figured I would use something that we made to do this, but I never showed you guys how to use it, for the reason that just at the time I didn't really see a big use for it. But over here, wasting time looking for it, that means it has to be in this chest somewhere. Let's get some bone meal. Let's move this up here. This over. Oh, here it is. Horn of the Wild. So by breaking long grass, that's where we get the potential of getting clay and stuff like that. And we also need some floral orange powder. We only need 8. Which means if we don't have any orange flowers, then we're gonna need the stuff that I just put away to get flowers. And this works on this as well. But that also means we're gonna need this again. Alright. So this, hopefully it doesn't break that, but we'll just take it over here. So you do this, this gives us long grass and whatnot. Alright, now this Horn of the Wild, you just right click it, kind of walk around, and it drops all of the grass and whatnot. Now, obviously as you see, there are some things it doesn't affect, but those are just easily punched. But that's kind of what it was going for there. Now it is a Botania item, so what it's meant to do is to do that for all of the Botania flowers that you find in the world, because they can be really tedious in picking up. So let's see. Now we just need 8 more floral powders. So what we're gonna do is, I think I saw we got some more bone meal, so it's a little cheaty there, but we don't care. Another piece of clay. So maybe this is like an infinite system. Or something, you know, like. Okay, I'm gonna actually go empty my inventory and then try to get some stuff we need and then come back. Alright, so we're back. We didn't get everything we needed. We got a lot of these flowers, which I don't really feel we actually need, but now we only need 4 clay. But you guys know about the floral fertilizer. You just kind of press it down on the ground, and you actually get this from the bone meal. The bone meal was like seemingly not infinite, but pretty close to like an infinite kind of deal. Let's see how many of these we can pick up, because our biggest problem is like right now seemingly storage. Jeez. Okay, so we'll get all this cleaned up and check back with you guys. Alright guys, we're in here. We got all that cleaned up. So now we just need 8 floral powder, which, if you guys remember, 6, 8, you just take the petals and combine it with the pestle and mortar, and then boom. Now we're gonna go into here, we're gonna do menu submit. Now that only means we need 4 more clay. Now these dye seeds, this is also something I was thinking about getting, because when it comes down to it, really where we're getting stuck on this is, yeah, I mean, this is gonna end up giving us an essence of copper, blah blah blah, and then we're gonna have to make this copper seed, which we can get plenty of copper seeds once we get a copper seed. But as you guys see here, the regular infusion stone can use copper along with dye seeds or essence of dye. But we also have coal, and I don't think it's going to require one of each of these. I think it just means these are the ones you can use, meaning you'll need 5. If that is the case, you guys remember when we went out and ventured to that little place, we actually ended up with 2, meaning we only need 3. If we can have 2 sets of plants going at it at one time, I feel like we'll get there a lot faster. So while we're waiting for night, so we can kill some skeletons and get some bone meal, we're gonna look into these dye seeds. So it just wants us to make the dye seeds. So I think we'll be able to do that, because here are the dye seeds, and this is all you need. You need an essence seed, and then I don't think you actually need these colors. I think you just need, it looks like 8 different colors, which is not going to be hard to get. So essence and then 2 weak essence. So let's essence seeds, and we actually got 2 more pasture seeds. I think just 2 more from all that, which was pretty good, pretty good. I'm like, where am I going? Okay. Plant that there. Yeah, so we can just make some more of this real fast. Take the weak infusion stone. We do that. And what we needed 2. Probably could just turn all of this into it, honestly. We'll be using it periodically. 2 of that. And then just 8 of any kind of dye. Now if this is any kind of dye, this will be pretty easy. Let's just put that in there for now, because like we did get some poppies and dandelions. Let's try. Oh, that's all we need. Or supposedly all we need. Now, I need to make another endo flame. I'm not 100% sure how this works. If that does transfer like that, but I figured I don't really want to take that risk. So, long story short, we're not taking the risk. You think this will work? We'll take this just in case it works, but let's try to find some just charcoal or something in case it doesn't. And we don't even have any, so we'd have to make some, which is no big deal. But first, let's see if this... Okay, it does. So, essence seed, that, and then... Yeah, that may be a little harder if what we're needing to do is get all of those different colors. I don't think it'll be too hard, but definitely a little bit harder. So I'm actually gonna skip this out, but I'm gonna go fight during the night and try to kill some stuff and see if we can get some more bone meal to get the rest of that clay. Alright, hey guys, we're back. It's daytime. We're only one clay away, which is something I'll probably do off cam. I'll probably do some off cam work since I'm already on here and try to see, you know, how far along farming wise I can get and whatnot, just so I can kind of skip it again. But we're working on this, and right now we need any kind of blue dye. I looked at it for a while and it looks like it's really just any kind of blue dye. Like, if this gives us blue dye, then we're all good. Yep, blue dye. Because looking at the recipe, I was just kind of looking at it to see what was acceptable, and it looks like, honestly, anything that's just like that color dye. So, okay, let's see. We're on brown, so we need brown dye. Looking for a brown flower, like a mystical flower, because I know that the mystical flowers work. And if we got a brown one, I already have the Morden pedestal. Might as well make use of it. There's no way. Like, okay, I was like, there's no way we don't have a brown one. All right. Brown, some kind of green dye. This is just green, so... Ooh, that's lime. I don't think that's gonna count. Well, we have a green flower. We have plenty of these Botania flowers, so I'm not really worried about giving away some of their color. Red. We have a poppy, which I think they just renamed the regular flower from Minecraft to a poppy, which is like whatever, but not bad. And I changed it up to blackberry juice because I thought I just kind of was like, I feel like I'm only drinking blueberry. So any kind of black dye. We have a black flower right here. That should be it. We should be good to go and just fuck it up now. Alright, so let's get this out of our inventory. We're gonna need this. I don't know if the order matters, so that's why I'm just gonna try to you know what, I don't think the order matters. There we go. Now that should just be pumping power into that. Oh, you know what? It was like one big beam. There we go. Okay, yeah, there it goes. Alright, cool. Now let's make sure we have our wand ready. Let's get a piece of living rock. Bada bing. Let's see if we can get 2 more blackberries. I think my blackberries are all over here. I mean, we could do raspberry juice. Cause I know I have some raspberries. And I'm emphasizing rasp because up until the age of probably like, I don't know, 17 or 18, I was under the implication that it was a raspberry. Like a raspberry was something that was real. Turns out that is false. A raspberry is not real. It's a raspberry. Anyways, enough of my crazy ranting. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more of each of these. So if these are completely full, then we'll be all good to go on that aspect. Alright, we're gonna... Did I go out? I guess like the more you give it, the longer it burns, kind of thing. But we're gonna come back when we have the seeds and then get that quest. Never mind. We're not gonna go nowhere. So we do that and then boom! And we'll pick those up. So now we have dye seeds. I'm in a crisis, guys. I'm in a crisis. Let's get these. We'll start it just kind of like in this corner. So now that we have the dye seed, the quest book should have duly noted that we can get plenty of this. So I feel like weak essence is going to be the better of the options. Alright. I think we're going to want to take the blaze rod, because then we'll just be able to make that. 1 more clay. That's annoying. That's real annoying. Because it's just 1 clay. I actually also didn't realize, like, how much grass was around here. Like, how much dead grass was around here. Until, like, you come here and click things like that. And this horn thing... I'm not gonna lie, like when we first made it, I thought that it was like a dumb... I was like, why in the world did it make us make this? I was like, punching... Oh, we got it. Punching's not gonna be that hard, it's not that big of a deal, but turns out that it's actually pretty cool. So... I just want to get closer to the house just in case. Where's the sun at? The sun's at like middle. So we'll manual submit. Now this is going to give us an essence of copper. Okay. And that opened up the other things. Now we already have... I mean, we could probably do pretty much all of this right now. But we'll set it all up and we'll do that in the next episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Again, if you did like, go ahead and leave a like. If you know, have some mean ass shit to say, go ahead and leave a comment. If you like my videos so much you feel like you want to see another one, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And until the next episode, I guess that's all I have to say there. Peace out, guys.